Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama.
Hare Krishna. Mataji is there? Okay. No problem. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Sevani Mataji. I think we lost the connection there or something. Can you all able to hear me?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, we can.
Okay. Thank you, Sevya Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Thank you, Hare Krishna. I think it is a good time to start. Thank you, everybody, for giving us the opportunity. I thank ICF Forum to give us all the platform for Shravanam and Kirtanam. So successfully, Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, there are 19 chapters and we are on 7th chapter. Yeah. So Krishnamurti Prabhu, please, remind me to give you all the important shlokas till now, the lessons that I have completed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that those who are interested, I repeat, those who are interested to dive, deep, they can take note of it. And those who feel that, no, we are good, so you all can leave once the shlokas are done. Yeah. Okay. So let's start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Tam Sajivam Sadhvetam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamsa He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhesha Kripa Sindhuvesha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda You all can unmute yourself and join with me. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Mukham karoti vachalam yat kripa Paramananda Madhavam. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. So, welcome you all. So, as you all know, normally Thursdays is between, it shuffles between Sita Rani Mataji and Hari Leela Priya Mataji, or, there are two more Matajis, but today nobody was there. So when nobody is there, I'm the fill in the blanks. Provided if I'm available. So please tolerate me. You'll say, oh, we are bored of this Mataji. Anytime and every time she keeps coming. So, as I keep saying that Srimad Bhagavatam is prescriptive and a descriptive. Yeah. Why descriptive? Because throughout the 12 cantos, we have description about the Lord, whereabouts about the Lord's devotees, about Lord's Dham, about the Swarupa, about the incarnations, for whom, why, what, and why we use the word prescription, because it works as a medicine for us. Why? Because we say this Kali Yuga is nothing but Dukhalayam Ashashvatam. Yeah, that's why we say what medicine to use. When we have sore throat, we say, oh, steps lijiye, khach khach dur kariye. Yeah. So, Srimad Bhagavatam padhiye, sukh ko apne paas laiye aur dukh ko dur kariye. Yeah. So, it's like that. So, that's why we say, Nigama kalpataru galitam phalam shukhamukha amrita dravasamyutam vipata bhagavatam rasamalyam muhurho rasika bhuvi bhavukaha. Why? Because when this Srimad Bhagavatam emanates from Shukha's mouth, it is sweet. It is about the sweetest, the absolute truth, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But when Shukha talks about it, Shukdev Goswami talks about it, it becomes even more sweeter, even more full of rasa, that if we want to relish, you don't want to leave it, I had a big fight day before yesterday because unexpectedly my son and my husband said, let's do something else. And I was, in the mood of reading Kuntistuti. and I was almost on 34th shloka. I said, just give me a few minutes. I want to. They said, no, this will be later. Oh, it was like dum. So my husband said, oh my God, so sorry, because we understood. I took a Ugru Rupa. I said, nothing doing. So if we see Srimad Bhagavatam, how it starts is, see, such a beautiful arrangement of the Lord. And when we understand that when Vyasadeva was chastised by Narada Muni, what did you do? He said, come on, what do you say? 4 Vedas, Kathas, Upanishad, Puranas. So Narada Muni says, so what? What is the use? Shrama eva kevalam. Vyasadeva was like, huh? He said, yes. What did you do? Because you have not created the vision of love. You should have given them some sweetness, some love. If you see, when the feast is there, when there is some occasion at home, when we have marriage ceremony or any occasion, we serve sweet first. Why? Because we want to thank people coming and we want to start with sweet. Even science says, when you start with sweet, what happens? You are welcoming all your sweet buds or your taste buds that, come on, let's start. Yeah. So when the sweet is given, everybody runs. And then Sar says, oh, this is sweet. The bitter says, oh, it is sweet. But when you put sweet, then the bitter will not be that bitter. When you take sweet, the blandness will not be, tasteless. And the spice will also get masked. Yeah. So the rasa, when it is mixed to sweet, changes. Same as Srimad Bhagavatam. Yeah. So when we started with the questions, isn't it? Questions of the sages, isn't it? We had so many questions. There are 6 questions and answers about it. Yeah. Throughout the 12 cantos, we'll see it's prayers, whether it is Dhruva prayer, Prahlad prayers, Kunti Stuti, all these are prayers. What prayers? Because they were asking, oh Lord, please be there. That's the reason we say, no, Sadeva Devo, Krishnamurti Prabhu, it's good from you. Can you repeat, please? You want me to help you?
They will read. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sadeva Devo Bhagavan Pratikshadam. Kalevaram Yavadidam Yunomyaham. Prasannaha Sarunalochanollasa. Mukhambojo Dhyanapataschaturbhujaha. Hare Krishna Mataji.
So what is the mood? That, oh Lord, when I leave this material body, I want to see your smile. I want to see you, isn't it? And Lord says, yes, my sir. Yes, my Lord. He is the Lord of everybody. But he says yes to his pure devotee. So this is what should be the mood. I was just trying to set the mood. And we have 19 devotees here around. Thank you so much once more, everybody, for joining here and tolerating me again and again. So, as the previous speakers, they have completed till 7th shloka. We are on the 7th chapter, that the son of Drona punished. Now it says, suddenly, who is this Drona? And son of Drona punished. Okay, we know Drona, he was teacher, but who is son of it? And why suddenly this is coming? And no connection yet has been built. Very soon we will get that. Yeah. So let's start. I'm going to complete 8, 9, 10, 3 shlokas. So the 8th one, those who want to recite after me or they want to recite can come forward. It says, Sasahitam Bhagavatim Kurvanu Krimay Chatmajam Sukham Adhyapayam Asa Nivritte Niratam Munihi. Anybody? Anybody for the shloka?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Mai.
I need last 15 minutes to give you all important shlokas. So we will go little quick. Yes, who was it?
Okay,
please.
Mataji.
Sure.
Samhitam Bhagavatim Kritvana Kramya Shatmajam Shugam Atyapayamasha Nivritti Niratam Munihi. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Somebody for translation? Somebody for translation?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, please. Kusum, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Kusum, please go ahead.
May I read? Yes. The great sage Vyasadeva, after compiling the Srimad Bhagavatam and revising it, taught it to his own son, Sri Sukadeva Goswami, who was already engaged in self-realization. May
Thank
I
you.
read purport also, Mataji?
Somebody else was asking for. Who was it?
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Somebody else wanted to read?
Hare Krishna Mataji, I will read little bit Mataji, then another will continue.
Okay, no problem. And then Vikram can continue after you.
Okay, okay Mataji. Purport by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam is the natural commentation on the Brahma Sutras compiled by the same author. This Brahma Sutra or Vedic Sutra is meant for those who are already engaged in self-realization. Srimad Bhagavatam is so made that one becomes at once engaged in the path of self-realization simply by hearing the topics. Although it is especially meant for the Paramahamsas or those who are totally engaged in self-realization. It works into the depths of the hearts of those who may be worldly men. Worldly men are all engaged in sense gratification. But even such men will find in this Vedic literature a remedial measure for their material diseases. Shukadeva Goswami was a liberated soul from the very beginning of his birth.
Yeah, somebody
And
can
this
continue.
okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Yes, Vikram Prabhu, you can continue. Hare Krishna. Am I audible? Hare Krishna. Okay, Prabhu, you continue, Prabhu. Krishnamurti Prabhu.
Okay, Mataji.
Krishna Mataji, I am.
Oh, please, Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanavad Pranam.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी आवाज आ रही है
Carry on, Ajay Prabhu.
Okay, okay Mataji. And his father taught him Srimad Bhagavatam. Amongst mundane scholars, there is some diversity of opinion as to the date of compilation of Srimad Bhagavatam. It is, however, certain from the text of the Bhagavatam that is compiled before the disappearance of King Parikshit and after the departure of Lord Krishna. When Maharaja Parikshit was ruling the world as the king of Bharatvarsha, he chastised the personality of Kali. According to revealed scriptures and astrological calculation, the age of Kali is in its 5,000th year. Therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam was compiled not less than 5,000 years ago. Mahabharata was compiled before Srimad Bhagavatam, and the Puranas were compiled before Mahabharata. That is an estimation of the date of compilation of the different Vedic literatures. The synopsis of Srimad Bhagavatam was given before the detailed description under the instruction of Narad. Srimad Bhagavatam is the science for following the path of Nivritti marg. The path of Pravritti marg was condemned by Narada. That path is the natural inclination for all conditioned souls. The theme of Srimad Bhagavatam is the cure of the materialistic disease of the human being, or stopping completely the pangs of material existence. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, we will read 2 shlokas and we'll come consolidate both together then. Yeah. 1.7.9, it says, Shaunaka uvacha save nivritti nirattaha sarvatropekshako munihi kasya va bruhiti me tatma atma rama sambhayasat. Who wants to read the shloka?
हरे कृष्ण माता जी
Yeah, go ahead.
I will read madam.
I think we were not able to hear you.
Yeah, because the mic was not working, that's why I was
Okay. Yeah, okay, no problem. Please go ahead.
okay. I'll read the shloka, right?
Yes. Shaunaka uvacha.
Shaunaka uvacha savai nivritti nirattah sarvatropekshako munihi kasya vapnuti metam maram
Atma
sambhasya stah.
You can read the translation also, Prabhu. Bonus.
Translation translation by Prabhupada. Sri Shaunaka asked Sutta Goswami. Sri Sukadeva Goswami was already on the path of self-realization and thus he was pleased with his own self. So why did he take the trouble to undergo the study of such a vast literature?
Thank you, Prabhu. Krishna. Yeah, I think somebody also had raised the hand. Was it Archana? Was it you?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Please go ahead.
Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. For the people in general, the highest perfection of life is to cease from material activities and be fixed on the path of self-realization. Those who take pleasure in sense enjoyment or those who are fixed in bodily welfare work are called karmis. Out of thousands and millions of such karmis, one may become an Atma Rama by self-realization. Atma means self and Arama means to take pleasure. Everyone is searching after the highest pleasure, but the standard of
Did I lost her? Everybody is able to hear her?
Yes, Mataji. No, Mataji.
Yes, no. Had already attained
Standard of pleasure.
that stage.
Archana, we lost you here.
Therefore, the standard of pleasure, the standard of pleasure enjoyed by the karmis is different from that of the Atma Ramas. The Atma Ramas are completely indifferent to material enjoyment in every respect. Srila Shukadeva Goswami had already attained that stage, and still he was attracted to undergo the trouble of reading the great Bhagavatam literature. This means that Srimad Bhagavatam is a postgraduate study even for the Atma Ramas who have surpassed all the studies of Vedic knowledge. Hare Krishna.
Excellent. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. So now we will again try to understand what is. So dear devotees, from shloka number 1 to 8, what are the content that we are trying to dive in detail? So it says the very first question that Shaunaka, is asking to Shukadev Goswami, and even the second question he asked in this 4th chapter, how Vyasadev got the inspiration. So Narada, that's the reason we got all the Narada Samvada, conversation. And throughout 4th chapter, 5th chapter, 6th chapter, we will see that, Narada is speaking about why you have done this and why and what actually was required. And after Narad Muni left, Vyasadev compiled Srimad Bhagavatam. After which he gave this to his son, Shukadev Goswami. So from shloka 9 to 11 is all about the study of Shukadev Goswami about Srimad Bhagavatam. And that's how he is speaking about it. So Shukadev Goswami is himself an exalted personality. Yeah. Why should he take interest in sitting and again reading Srimad Bhagavatam under the guideline of his great father Vyasadev, who is the one of the, who is himself the compiler, of Srimad Bhagavatam? This is the subject matter from chapter shloka 8 to 9. Yeah. Now, what do we understand seeing, if we see the shlokas, in 8th shloka, if you see, it has been given from where it has been taken and how important it is for reading. And after one is hearing this topic, what happens? One gets engaged on the path of self-realization. So I remember Radhanath Swami Maharaj in one of the lectures saying that no matter how much you read, how much you hear, but the symptom that will give you that, yes, it works, that is your self-realization. And what is that self-realization? Simple. Srila Prabhupada says, once if it is said to do it, it's, you'll say, yeah, I'm trying to do it, but it is not happening. Yeah, I'm doing it. Prabhupada asked once, to one of his disciple, so what is your routine of work? I say, Prabhupada, you have told us, so morning you must get up and do this. We are doing it. So you have told us no drinking alcohol, no smoking, no meat eating, nothing. So we have stopped all this. Yeah. So Prabhupada said, so there is a change. Yeah, Prabhupada, there is a change. I am not taking, but whenever my friends say, come to the pub with us, I'm going with them. When they are smoking, I am looking at them. Once I was also smoking. When they are drinking, even I see, oh, I was also drinking. So Prabhupada said, you're missing all this? Yeah, Prabhupada, I'm missing all that, but it's okay. I'm not drinking. I'm not smoking. But I see my friends, I feel nice. Then Prabhupada asked one more disciple. He said, when whatever he has spoken, Is this the same scenario with you? So he said, yes, Prabhupada, you told us the 4 regulative principles and we are doing it. But my dear friend just now spoke that he goes with his friends. Whatever he is missing, he is trying to fill it by, seeing his friends. But Prabhupada, I don't go. So Prabhupada said, why? Why you're leaving your friends? Yeah, they have not done anything wrong. They are drinking, they are smoking. So, Prabhupada, once we have given up at your word, it was so difficult process. Now, if we again go and sit, one day or the other, we are going to fall, Prabhupada. That's why I'm not going. Prabhupada said, Jai. That's the spirit. Why? Because there is a change within you of a full stop. No, this is not good. If I have learned not to do it, if somebody is doing it, if I have no authority on them, if I have no conviction of telling them to stop, at least I should not do. So that looking that, oh, our friend used to smoke and drink and do all that, but he's not doing it, and he has left our association and he's progressing. Let us also take his association instead of the other way around. I hope you all get this point. Yeah. So this is what does Srimad Bhagavatam. So whenever a new person meets somebody who is a tilakadhari or a kanthimala person or a das or a dasi, they will always say, please take this Prabhupada's book and read. Please take this prasadam. Please come for some association. Please help us, do this, do that. And over a period of time, that people come and say, we will ask, how is things, is it happening? So somebody will say, yes, Mataji. Yes, it is happening. There is some change. We understand, oh, they are on the right track. And the moment somebody says, no, it is not happening, that means what? There is some problem. Yeah. Either they have not developed the taste. Yeah, that is one thing. Or when they are taking association, it's like, when we put a child to school, we have put admission, we have put money. Morning, we are sending the child to school, but the child is sitting on the last bench and teacher is also not bothered. Teacher says, why? One tension less. Okay, let them. Yeah. So then when we come to know, when the progress card comes, everywhere red, red, red. And red color ka eggs. We don't find red color eggs, but you can't hatch and you can't eat of it, So then you rush, what happened? And the teacher says, come on, I keep telling them, do it, read it, revise it, do it. They are not doing it. So Srimad Bhagavatam, one line is, Shamahi eva kevalam. Yeah. What is the use? There's no use. Why? Because you're not developing the taste. Why you're not developing the taste? Because things are pulling you back, whatever is not happening, not of your interest, worry, there'll be everything. This is dukhalaya shashvatam. So that's why it says this Srimad Bhagavatam, yeah, it is nothing but it will engage one to self-realization that I don't want to fall. I don't want to take another birth. I don't want to go to the hellish planet. I don't want to take birth of an animal or any other category. Nor do I want to take shelter of any womb again. I want to be with Lord. So when you have got to know, see, also one thing, I heard many times that there are, lottery systems, lucky lotteries and all. So some get addicted, they'll say, oh, kabhi to lagega, like that. They'll keep on putting. But if there is a grandfather or grandparents at home, they'll say, instead of putting money and waiting and troubling yourself, someday it will happen. Same money you save that money. This will, at least in your hand, it is going to help you. That money is going. They are making money, not you. So, as rightly Krishnamurti Prabhu was saying, that this beautiful forum that we have got as ICF forum, yeah, only at the touch of a button, you have to come here, practice. We are all, it's like a spoon feeding. Do this, this will happen. Read this, this will be there. You will get higher taste, you will get higher knowledge, you will have simple living, high thinking, all those things. But only if you don't touch the button, only if you don't listen, Shamayeva kevalam. Our efforts are not going to help. Yeah. Because see, our Guru Maharaj has accepted us and we are trying to serve Guru. Through Guru and through Guru's instructions, we are trying to help the society where we are. But see, Prabhupada has given beautiful analogy. If somebody is drowning in the water, what they do? Help, help, help. They'll raise their hand. And if somebody is giving the hand, one has to grab that hand. Only you'll say, oh, okay, help, help. Are Baba, give your hand. Or I'm giving you rope, take that. That effort one has to put. So this touch of button is nothing but holding the rope, holding the hand, taking that effort. If somebody is saying, do this Ekadashi this way, this way, this way, you'll find the changes. They'll say, yeah, every time I think I want to do, morning I start doing, but by the afternoon, it gets flopped. Why? Take association of devotee who is following it. Why? What will happen? Yes, there will be miracle. Somebody text me. Yes, there will be miracle. Why? Because when that devotee knows you are first timer to follow Ekadashi, they'll engage you in their talks, in the reading, in chanting, in taking you to the temple, or giving you prasad, which is to be taken on Ekadashi. You're done. You'll able to do it. Yeah. So this is what we understand. It says, although it is especially meant for the Paramahamsas or those who are totally engaged in self-realization, it works in the deep depth of the heart of those who may be worldly men. Now, worldly men, they have given so many examples of those who are engaged in the sense gratification. Yeah, the men who finds this Vedic literature remedial measures for material disease. But Shukadeva Goswami was liberated. Why he was liberated? Because in the womb itself, first of all, his father has compiled. He has already known all this. Yeah. So very beginning in his birth, and his father taught him Srimad Bhagavatam. Now, here we also, those people who say these Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam is a myth, especially this is meant for them, that when was this compiled? This text Bhagavatam, that it was compiled before disappearance of King Parikshit and after departure of Lord Krishna. Now, when these two things are there, see, after departure of Lord is because Lord said, that I am not to be seen, but I am there in the form of Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Bhagavad Gita is manual instructions, and Srimad Bhagavatam is that you will able to learn through my instructions, through my cosmic energy, and through my devotees' realizations. Yeah? And then when it got declined in between, then again it was given to us through Shukadeva Goswami during the disappearance of King Parikshit. Yeah? So these are all nothing but, see, it talks about that this is nothing but it is compiled. See, calculation is also given about the description. This subscription, this calculation is also given in the age of Kali. It's the 5,000th year, yeah, that it was compiled, and it is there. So people say, oh, no, nothing like that. So it says Mahabharata was compiled before Srimad Bhagavatam, and the Puranas were compiled before Mahabharata. So everything estimate is given to us. People who say that it is myth, make them read this. Because the devotees read, that's why they have an authentic answer to everything. And it says this science is nothing but path of Nivritti Marg. Nivritti Marg means the path of Pravritti Marg was condemned by Narada Muni. Just opposite to the path of Pravritti Marg. Pravritti Marg is nothing but taking us to the sense gratification. But this is the Nivritti Marg. Yeah? And same talks about the second shloka. It says that Shukadeva Goswami, why he got into it? Because it says the Atma Ramas. Now, who are the Atmaramas? The beautiful description was, I was hearing in one of the, see here also it is given, who is the Atmarama? One may become an Atmaram by self-realization. Atma means self and Rama means pleasure. Yeah. So one who can take pleasure in the description of the Lord and about the Lord's devotee. So this conversation that Shaunaka Rishi, when he is asking question, Shukadev Goswami, Sutta Goswami is speaking about Shukadev Goswami here. So I believe that you all know that this Srimad Bhagavatam is being heard in 3 different aspects. Yeah. So this is the second aspect that we are trying to understand, that Shaunaka Rishi is asking question and Sutta Goswami, who was present in Nimisharanya, where sages were asking questions, and he himself was present when Shukadev Goswami was speaking this to Parikshit Maharaj. And here also it says that Shukadev Goswami had already attained that stage. What stage? Self-realized stage within the womb of his mother. Still he was attracted. So those who don't get the attraction or the pleasure of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, for them this is that all the exalted personalities, they get this taste, higher taste, and that's why Srimad Bhagavatam is nothing but postgraduate study. It says, even for the Atmaramas who have surpassed all the studies of the Vedas, they also take pleasure in hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. If anybody has any question, you all can park and we will decide that. Okay, this is one of the very, very important shloka which Srila Prabhupada went on repeatedly using in his lectures. Yeah. Suto vacha atmaramascha munayo nirgranthapi urukrame kurvantya ahitukim bhaktim itham bhuta guna harihi. Beautiful shloka. I want everybody to recite this, please, everybody, because after reciting this, you all will know what you all have taken attempt and what Bhagavatam says. Okay, everybody. Sutta vacha
Sutta
Atmaramasya munayo
Atmaramasya munayo
Nirgrantha api
Nirgrantha
Nirgrantha
Kurvantya ahitu bhaktim
Kurvantya
ahaitukim bhaktim
itham bhuta guna hari.
Itam bhuta gano harihi.
Thank you so much. Anybody for translation?
Hare Krishna Mataji, can I?
Yes, please.
A translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sutta Goswami said, all different varieties of Atma Ramas, those who take pleasure in the Atma or spiritual self, especially those established on the path of self-realization, though freed from all kinds of material bondage, desire to render unalloyed devotional service unto the personality of Godhead. This means that the Lord possesses transcendental qualities and therefore can attract everyone, including liberated souls. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Bhargavi Mataji, yes, Purport, you can read, please. We will read till here. Yeah, go ahead, Mataji. Bhargavi.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained this Atmarama shloka very vividly before his chief devotee, Srila Sanatana Goswami. He points out 11 factors in the shloka, namely Atmarama, 2 Munayaha, 3 Nirgrantha, 4 Api, 5 Cha, 6 Urukrama, 7 Kurvanti, 8 Ahaitukim, 9 Bhaktim, 10 Ittam Bhuta Gunaha, and 11 Harihi. According to the Vishwa Prakasha Sanskrit Dictionary, there are 7 synonyms for the word Atmarama. which are as follows. One is Brahman, the absolute truth. Second is body. Third is mind. 4 is endeavor. 5, endurance. 6, intelligence. And 7, personal habits. The word Munayaha refers to those who are thoughtful. Second is those who are grave and silent. Third is ascetics. 4, the persistent. 5, many candants. 6, sages. And 7 are saints. Hare
Thank
Krishna
you.
Mataji.
Yeah. Anybody for... okay. So now we have... this is huge purport. Very huge. So I would just take few important points in this, yeah, because they are trying to give the depth of all this 11 points. So whenever you all get time, please read. But I'm going to speak on this now for 2-3 minutes. So let me tell you all, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gave 61. Those who make notes, they all can take down 61 explanations on this shloka. Can you believe? 61, not 1 or 2. Yeah. So if we read one time, it's not happening. Yeah. I'll give you a simple example. That is, you all know Mrigari, right? Everybody? We all know Mrigari, right? What was Mrigari doing?
He was an hunter.
Yes.
Killing the animals half, like.
Very good. Thank you, Divya. Yes, you are right. So Mrigari, he being a hunter, okay, being a hunter, one has to hunt. So they have to just kill and, whatever use selling or eating. But no, he had a peculiar nature. And what was that? He would, harm the animal, harm the animal half away. When that animal is in a terrible pain, it's like a torture, and when that animal is suffering, this person is enjoying. And Narad Muni saw this, and then he chastised him, So we all know Mrigari's story, isn't it? Yeah. So you will say, Mataji, that story, what has got to do with this Atmarama? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Atmarama. What is the Atmarama? Atmarama is self-pleasure one, who is seeking self-pleasure in some subject matter. So, extreme case, see, Sukadeva Goswami, he was already liberated by hearing within the womb of his mother. After coming, when he ran away that I don't want to get into like my father in this homely affairs, when he heard the forest, that ladies who are picking up wood for their firework at home, for cooking and all, they were singing these shlokas. And he had that same taste. He said, what is this that you all are singing? They said, we, in one of the village, this one Vyasmuni is staying. What? They are talking about his own father. He said, I left him and came, that he's a grasta. Oh my God, that I did not notify properly. And then he comes back and he says, Father, I want to learn all that. Yeah. So what is the learning for us? Learning for us is, within the house, first of all, the one who has given you birth, she makes us, introduced to our father, that this is your father. Right from when we have just opened our eyes. Do we value mother? How much we value? Shut up, mama, you don't know anything. I know everything. Yeah. Then, Kali Yuga. Whether girl or a boy. Mama, I'm in love with so-and-so person. Oh, Baba, that is not good for you. We are good. You all don't know anything. We know each other from so many. We raised you for this 20 years, Baba. Huh? For just 2 months or 2 years or maybe 5 years, you know somebody. Yeah? No. Acha, the case is more ulta nowadays. Kali Yuga, no? Oh. We got married. You did not inform us. No, we were in US. We were in UK. Too much expense coming. So on the Zoom. Hi, Mama. Hi, Dada. This is your daughter-in-law. Hi, Mama. This is your father, son-in-law. Why you got married? No, very soon you will be having a granddaughter or a grand, son or grand baby. Yeah. So this is the Kali Yuga. So what are we learning from Srimad Bhagavatam? That Shukadev Goswami, when he heard something, that higher taste, every mother reads about the Lord when she's pregnant. I don't know if any mother has not read, or any mother-in-law or mother has not told her daughter when she's carrying that please read about the Lord. This is the reason. We are reading the reason now. Shukadev Goswami had heard in his mother's womb itself. Okay. Even Prahlad had also heard within the womb of his mother, isn't it? Yeah. So this is such a thing that we hear within the womb itself. Every child becomes the Atmarama. But only after coming out, when it meets with the Maya, it gets contaminated. Yeah. So what we have to do? See, when we are in the kitchen, sometimes we are cutting vegetable. Don't we keep washing our hands 10 times, 20 times? Why? Because simultaneously, sometimes we are putting hand in the atta, sometimes we are putting hand in the salt. So we keep accordingly drying or washing or like that. Same way is the life. The graph of the life is up or down. Yeah. So this Atma, the spirit, has to get higher pleasure, self-realization. That's the reason Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says these factors, this shloka, why it is very important? Because it talks about the thoughtfulness. It talks about the silentness. It talks about ethics. It talks about the persistent. It talks about mendicantness. And it talks about the sages. Who are the Muneya? These are the varieties. Now you have to read this purport once as a homework and understand out of this 7, who are you? Isn't it? Yeah. Some homework we must get, isn't it? Who are we? Are we a silent person? Are we a thoughtful person? Or we are an atheistic? Or we are persistent? Or we are a mendicant? We hear and finish it off. Or today we are hearing this, tomorrow we are hearing that. Yeah. Or we are with the mood, we are a sage, or we are a saintly person. Why? Because then this nirgranthi conveys these ideas. So this is a connectivity, how one can be liberated from this neuroscience. Yeah. So all these points will definitely, once when you read, there will be a change within today itself or tomorrow, whenever you are reading this full. Why? Because it says it will give us unalloyed devotional service of the Lord's progresses in different stages. Why? Because the practice of devotional service in the material field is of 81 different qualities. What to talk? So the number are so huge, we cannot sit in 1 hour and understand this. So we have to dig again and again and again. Yeah. It says one must have the sadhana bhakti. Yeah. This sadhana bhakti is matured into transcendental love for the Lord. Transcendental loving service of the Lord begins gradually developing into 9 progressive stages of loving services unto the heading of attachment, love, affection, feeling, affinity, adherence, following ecstasy, and intense feeling of separation. Yeah. So this all, when we are reading, we will come to know how one will come to the stage where one can see unlimited numbers of transcendental qualities of the Lord Krishna that attracts the mind of a pure devotee. So it's not just, overnight that you're feeling hot, you switch on the, fan, or you switch on the AC and you're comfortable. You have to do tyaga. Yeah. You have to do some amount of sacrifice. All that people who come and sit for 1 hour and listen, they are doing the tapasya. This is tapasya of Shravanam, leaving their house chore, isn't it? So this is what these shlokas are telling us, teaching us. So Vyasadeva, when he's teaching his son Chanakya Pandit says very beautifully that why we need to teach our son, because he is nothing but our generation, coming generation. So we have to pass on, whether it is education. People only believe into passing on the property, bank balance. No, the samskaras also has to be passed on. What you have got from your great-great-grandparents and from your parents, we need to pass on, just not the surname, that we are so-and-so. No, what we follow, what is our practice, this is also very, very important aspect. So I stop here. Anybody has any question, please let me know. Any suggestion, any query? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Mataji, today, morning 9:30 Bhagavatam class.
Okay.
Which was Bhagavatam class taken by Sukirti Madhavi Devi Dasi from Chennai. She is the first guru for me, Mataji. She only educated me in Krishna consciousness, chanting from zero. So I am really, today I felt very happy, Mataji. Because after then, so many Matajis and Prabhujis have taken me. They were taking my hand in with them. They were taking me. That is the great pleasure for today, Mataji, because I am thankful to Mataji. So in this occasion, I will pray. And please bless me, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Great. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for sharing that. Yeah. Anybody has any question for today's subject?
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Krishna, yes.
Krishnamurti Prabhu recite that sloga. Which sloga?
Which shloka?
Sadeva Deva.
Oh, okay. So that is first canto, 9th chapter. Prabhu, I guess it is
24.
24, right?
Yes. 1924.
1924, Mataji.
Okay.
Any other question? Okay, then we can stop here. And